NPP for AD kotomame hwelto agorobi ewo Ghana. Okay, it's now okay. Medase. Sometimes technology need don't say to me defeat with them beyond Tiana Movancheme. NPP for any AD kotomame hwelto agorobi. There is a recent flooding in Accra and other parts of the country. President, I'm a finance minister. Akoyi sika, si emfanko solve. Na yenhwe ne mebetimi de emergency situation basa na your contingency fund bi wa yitimi de ensa kopom akoyi sika na be solve ade no. NPP for na no mo ka che President John Dramani Mamas no. And ntimi solve flood no. Now, President is almost anko ye adwuma na tie se almost aka.
The Attorney General's letter speaks for itself. It directed the Governor of the Bank of Ghana to give effect to the release of funds from the contingency fund, notwithstanding the pending Ghanaian proceedings. Yet the Ministry of Finance subsequently announced that the 350 million cedis had been released, while the court process remained unresolved. The unavoidable question, therefore, is how did the money move? Any competent Attorney General could have secured the lawful release of these funds within 24 hours by moving the court, disclosing the agency, and letting the judicial process work as it was designed to. The flood victims of this country deserved the Attorney General. They did not get him. The minority caucus accordingly calls on the Attorney General and Minister of Justice to resign forthwith. Should he fail to do the honorable thing, we call on the President, who swore an oath to preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution, to relieve him of office without delay.
All right, Madam Munina said, "Man, was some time in Kenny and Madam Master Rikus, Mr. Phone, best of Afenyo natural." All right. Utie NPP for Ikasa. They started this particular agenda at Parliament and Ra. Send a can a BD boga and a nation sponsor. But your BD and Pumbisi, Utimi ye Jumakura, Unwedrian bedroom and Pumbisi. All right. According to NPP for micro minority parliament, and they say they are calling on President John Dramani Mamas on Sake Attorney General. And I say, almost say Attorney General Nankasa and Ken Hunsin Chain. So also in Ken Hunsin Chain, almost catch President John Dramani Mamas say, President and Saken. I say, well, dear Attorney General, ya Mususu say President and Sakena. Almost say, flooding na ebayeno. Your contingency fund be the baby only at emergency time any day and sakai. Na President Emma instruction say Finance Minister Emma says can be the infamous solve this flood in emergency situation way. Now according to them no court at the tabo at to says can mo be am fan sanka. It is Attorney General ama order ama ye den saka there. They believe Attorney General no anye na dwuma yi enti onsi form. I'm say, I'm more NPP for ye. Crofwe, my mambo for an answer, my dear, because I said, Antiase. Ato Yerens Chem say, Ghana. The first thing you people came to do is more accuse you and answer more attack the certain president to say, or no, and intimate solve this situation, a man departure among crown qua, a man for Japade, I say. Among cry a Bua Faso and other parts of the country, I understand voter region, then I say for you a Bua Faso. More the same people say president no air address issue no. If my mention fan trust to say Yera Mamudubo me crack as a president and declare state of emergency in the country. Minima de corporate and all per se in declare state of emergency in pay. And a president say, young contingency fund name Bimra about 350 million or so. Now, you are solving a problem now. More the same people you are saying say Montiasi. Is it said the more you become micro, now why being so you're micro and I said because women said Antiasi, they need to be very, very clear and then explain their issue to some of us and to the people of Ghana to understand them very, very well. Because yes, I say no one said Is it say Nipana Eshiro Mokra ene japade ne nasefo na ase no ene ye omode anase if the president solution a president pede amaye no eno na omonte ase anase den. Yesterday I saw videos that Afenyo Markin was trying to raise this particular issue on the floor of the house. Eno wie ye omakama ame we sotiko amane be yes adewe. Ghana for almost 2 political parties we know it's becoming clear say ba ko ye mambofo ene yakofa beto ye wan hoto e wo man nom. Because mine na ye nyina team no see anye careful e be say nkrofo bi near the political power show monsa but by the time you be hu say nkrofo we say adwen fi ene wo mutim no chale na ye too late. Ebe man na too late ye twen ho enyi because you say no be say NPP for say dey na mo person ka president ne nya omuntimi nka. President John Dramani Mahama, and I said, when you were president in the country, Sikana woman, and you bottom Sika and all the idea, and your mind Sika and all the idea. So, what I was expecting them to do, they say, and after said president issued this particular directive, I'm a year, you know, now monoma calling for accountability on that fund, you know. But now they are not calling accountability on the fund, but they are calling on how president was able to get that particular fund to mitigate this particular issue. That is where our problem with them. COVID-19 by and number one and more and a number of good coming and too many person poncheno. You be some say kind of money is kind of hemfa. Because that time we need him say it was an emergency situation. So we needed to solve it as soon as possible. Until more we calculate a more container by quite Ghana 20,000 10 cities. No, more they never couple 100 cities. Yeah, and here 2 coin amodia about winning our airport. Now, $150 no. More your account to the chile wine. I don't know man before, sir. Sometimes Krofu will be on my say, mining eyes of Mopese Ghana no, ebugum. May so be catching them say, a mokwa and moko so flood in the car will believe it. Because say nice of my being say, not in a flood in Yabana, President John Dramani Mahama, all of a sudden, what to mean Sika, your first can solve the problem no. Now more dear Hamo. Dear Hamo. Poyando tikumasi so no ntia say president aka say this weekend yemfa clinic room na NPP for your premise na say adwen of mo Poyando wadwen of vice concert party na concert party na we na say flood in for the entire nation and election obeya na say wonye. Let's assume say can zua to Saturday ama the whole country you know be antimi pia wantin obeye election no and I say wonye. So you think say you NPP for more election phone na makwa yi nkrofo omuntime ehwe and know it's more important change the living of the people of Ghana. Ye clinic room na yare entinti kro no wo se wo abato ni ti nya sa de ne ye. And am atwa microphone kugye mo na mugina parliament mo mfere se mo ko kase president nyeska wo hemfa kwa mfa kwese we. NPP4. Idu be agise say da ba na bom. Mo ya pushi Ghana from ye do sa level no. President, and I'm on the contingency fund. Think how the president Yeska when on finance adjumano. Also, Afenyo Markin can't ask me of parliament to who says every Abieno, ever from Tina was small woman, make canteen come over, you know, say, one of the can't ask me to Ghana for. Until one I said, one no wa, and a bit maybe a president say, or my attorney general from attorney general only from one day, only from China. Momo attorney general go for Damena no Nejapa, according to deals on file to force into me, a casual form. The whole attorney general. Almost 2 or accused 2 people almost standard trial no question ba ku fie yoli kolen di fie say japa ene nkoko na ave no mo fa to force nkotum allegedly enya allegedly because court na court book ti attorney general ene e kwashi assembly out attorney general no osi form na wo abeka say obi di tika eboa a good cause just cause on only form enya sa president sake no adwen wo form president sake ni ba based on mo nsem so Nanka president atona say attorney general my relieve your position I was NPP for them in you president ben na president look as official about a party na to about my president by a Ghana for na to about my president John Dramani Mahama say o me so president and he said to you didn't tem atoyen na say here sika say say wo bosia ko be my president akobo former finance minister the Ghana did Kobobosia, no that be kinky party. Made it for the first time in my life. I mean, who said in Canada, Colonel Champagne, a party or Ghana. Nay, it was under another Denko Kufado, and a legitimate Abra, Irakan Uvrata, and nay, where you good to tea Americano on the Quays Jumano. So the Ghana Diako Eurobond, the Kobosia. But what? Mamma Yan Canada, a king, a Champagne. Nam o kankana de kono anom champagne wo so. Oti wiase wo hu bi da. So mo fi se Ghana for your short memory yen ka de. Chale ya record we memory no so. Ya record ni na ye kai mo. Mere no so ye be yi ne one after the other ne da be bomo. Mere no so na mo de mo mpa yes na si lesson na yeti ase. Mo we 28% kwa munya. Mo number 70 something 76 or say amote parliament no. Dodo na be se kofi. Nti wo maame we ode wa no kora be kasa asem we se flood na si Ghana na to ne general na obo ama ya so be flood no se bi nsi da achi biem no ye relieve no wo post no e be hwere wo because man who say we mambofo onye ready say opese Ghana en tumpon Suzy Agbe good evening minia because me nti contingency fund aban am attorney general the advice am here in Sakoka I better call today ya to court me court nye Ghana ho nisi na insuo to ene ko for Supreme Court nka judges na no masa judgment ko betena he mo de ma mo ko pe bibi nye wa o the politics no mo nti ase ye politics de manipa ye mammoa nipa na yetima nim si yewu na ye wosika da ho asem ye nko kan sika no wan de ka sa asem kire o court be sometimes most angry could have more opportunity because I feel I say more party na more magaza more kwabo mo badwo no you people are not even ready say more pa more papa bi could have bibu na o Ghana ni bi atwe no na ya ye mistake akoto ba ma wanti kama me panyi ade we na ba be ye udi ona ba Afenyo Markin achi na we na ka ba be ye sa ono ni kuro mu so for man ka say no ko beka agoro wo mani so mo de ma mo mpe ba bi ntira na mo kama no ntum mo nsem bi ho a we ya na mo boy ma ye nka nkire mo because ye kasa na ye ya be affect mo party phone na mo ntimi ma power da mo nya ma dwe se message no sa na ade tie aha amenka ya waro two messages bi na inside to so na group we dey chale udi o machi a say ya na be ba SPJP 1990 we deal with the special I support the flat NPP can be behind how I saw the trash they can pay people to dump the trash the way in 1999, dead people around all over the country. Yeah. Maybe this is and I made some of the videos. Let me who you know. Priscilla Cook. I was suspecting that sometimes they even use AI to generate some of the videos because it wasn't normal. Saying we saw videos all over the internet. Trash pa. I said, "Be I say, ya said I bought on a year pia." Maybe who said some of the videos? Because I think a bit when I say AI and the generated just to tarnish the image of the president. And I feel they are backfire. And I tell you, why should we even listen to people who did everything to destroy and eliminate Ghana as a nation? Illuminati stooges. And one can sometimes NPP for no. I think say we need to get to the level say sometimes we can't say Mahama. Ni nya almost say in some kind of yenti and it doesn't exist. Nanka babi ojina can't say nana enka. We need to build a nation to the level say and media for kwa hona NPP for 20 from a esi edi kan bi so mo say dey ansem na mo beka no mo ka ansem kwa mo beka na kire ya na ye evaluate na hu sa asem no hata na ye ja mo say madam from asem so onko esi mo from asem so onko esi mo beka na ja dey beti bro Mohammed's push is working. My suggestion is let the contractors start building all the sites that the military has cleared. Yes, so that it doesn't become the next Afro white elephant. I think said the military they are in to help. So let's believe, have faith in them. Say, because they're going to work harder for us. Right? Today, videos are they've cleared enough of the site. There. Helen say, and I say I can't Helegbe 57. If I got your name very correct, the NPP leadership and their sympathizers have all gone insane. I've been in share myself. I've been saying my cat scratches or so. Ubi mo ho mo tema no mo ha. Uti mo so ma dwen no. And share na good sir. Ha, me who scratches be abaso. Na bi o ha odi o machin so a enye bi o scratches na abaso nyina so uja mo so a they are misinforming the populace, right? So we also sometimes I also think that is what I sometimes believe say we need to come back and then break the jandam way no more they turn futuru go among for you know because now what they are trying to mean is say NSC kebi kura da wa NSC nkubia kan nti attorney general de nsako kan dia they say why corrupt ye ba power ye be punish ne be say power no matter power no mba wo da fom obi de na yesi ukon o momo de se obesore wo so se me sore meku na se ne obi mi okun wo fom ho sa na se omo ye nti de ja omo meka ho ache. What did they do with that money when NPP were in power? Nana Akua. Yeah, maybe airport. Now Ghana, initially they were charging $150. I paid about 5 times. And the kasa ya no so and about 50. And so much je. Say sikani nyina yiraye, no accountability. Obi no accounting mo obi a sikani nyina yiraye. Na wo say nipa na wotwe ho then you are there going to complain about something that doesn't even exist. Say nsu we yira Fatima Mufuo. Ama fede nipa esu, nipa etwa jajo. Now what's everything was says contingency fund and say nke den saka because court ben the Ghana court be den sato so. Arabu for chona court here was Azerbaijan na say whatever. Rosa J say NPP think we still in our useful days where radios and internet was scarce. And then Zito say mobile phone at Tiomoto because and ye ne say mobile phone Tio tu nyina ba ko. Yeah, we go you message naba. They say no e NPP dey buy ya dey be born abaka kra na. Sa na dey be yomo. Kotoma me hwe oto agoro nkwa no me ye di okarim. Kotoma me hwe oto agoro. And on my beings of money by with but we so there, yeah, who need 1996, you can ask yourself where those trash went to after the flooding. And I make say, sometimes I'm beginning to suspect, say, I say AI and Nkrufo with the generators animal. Because the way and soon toy and the flooding, the way of flooding was so massive. Now for the flooding ba unhu ade bia o ade unhu ane trash nko etimi boa no kese na edi akire me say na ade we dey efi he na eba yi as will be the AI and co generators ade we na odi DCV amount for because now with the advent of AI they can use it for anything. Please William, can you do adverts in the local language also for our people in Ghana? If I in the local language say science because I think say this particular advert here made it to her. Say makan utwimo, and now you can explain it further, Susie. Now, Matthias here because bidiabo guy ade omo ya so omo de kube ura waste in the system. No ne to say sawdust when they hear that particular charcoal briquette na pollute environment. Emanwisi ubetim de si wood dem kura na wa no odua no emanwisi bia. Enti o ma packaging very very neatly so very neatly packaged. So I think say sabi bisa na SAA ara meboa in the local language in patriotism mati or are you trying to say bia ntwere na atwere ho na ye ntwere no twi ma na say e bia yegbe mu ana nzema mu ana say sen na opesa wo kire me e patro kire ma se kakra na menti ase tie ne bidie boga na eso yasene ama ye particular live streaming ebrel. All right. Mental freedom say NPP must be banned as a political party in Ghana. Charlie, in someone in Kwa, and someone in Kwa and go for him. Ujaoma and someone in Kwa. Maybe I believe say sometimes just a people be near them yet because go for Ujaoma. On bet me din someone name throw and Kurofo almost started to bomb no Charlie. Now Afghanistan kwa to bomb ho. Almost started to bomb no Afghanistan no be no to bomb Afghanistan. Yet they were able to know how to manufacture bombs. So more through their Kwame Nkrumah, Kwame Nkrumah. 8 different bombs and almost targeted Kwame Nkrumah from Kulungugu to Hene school near Kola the flower color question savage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in some say design a bomber yet come a chef flower macolano Satem na Afghanistan Somalia na Somalia kola pirates kola win ma de kro so na Ghana yinim say adwuma ne ye jade man for this money Ghana che o na sa grufu no mo na no mo asefo anyi sa ba bedure ne na nsu eto no mo ntimi ngofa wura ngogum we are near clear and also Massian Bass or Montes Years Cohen the Quasi Jumano. Or Montiase. President through the minister, a local government. Ashes that's Ghana Nibia one fan clear community now, Poyando Moso Montiase. And I then I will be able to Yaba, and I must add that Naquaquase will be a woman say about Twaba, Money Danaquaquase that we done and Yadeba boy, Poyano, they were Funa, Yaba Bosso, or Fu I said Twa, Eshono. I don't know if I was to say pa. Ne paya was winyansa. What then you two are being on that look as well as Jimmy Kwa, like 38 na Jimmy Amano. We the Jimmy man or funny the bent to a boss to say pine. Anumere mechia tachima man hene or see a dear yo a confirmio. Bono champion do diaqua. A camu PSC, Nana, mechia on numere, Viviabo Cordia. Then Yamiasi, and now Mahmoudin da Bono champion do diaqua. If any a camu PSC, tachima man hene, Nana confirmio. See a dear yo. On Nana Bacope, we fell Nana. No size. Otakena wanambebu. All right, for the live stream ni besi ha. But at some point I understand that according to Rikus, now my network was breaking. I think that President Cook so prompting based on that. I don't know. Maybe it might be from my end. I'm sorry for that. Or China, I'll try to improve upon it if it was from my end here. Say maybe I also my experiences are there. I think say everything is okay at my end. Me Dini William Munufie Aman Kona and a live stream instead of medical channel. Bidi boga ena eshe yasene. But henceforth, what we're gonna transform this particular show to is we're gonna present it as a court, right? Now we bring what was a personal. Now baby bisa question, then we give our own verdict. Inti mema mu nyina mo ye juries na fidi ye decide at the end of the day. Say semna e koso Ghana na say na ihuno. Because one says something be because of Ghana, but sometimes you no correct. So I will be the independent, objective judge. Now, monso my jurist, na fidi the judgment naba. Inti a kene ba na fidi ye bedi ho asem. Sene ene ye di ye Kofi Adams mo onsemi. Inti at the end of the day you say Kofi Adams isn't actually lying because in some you know now ye the two Kofi Adams. So any a GFA president, Kate Mante was a day so no. Who say okreku nsem no bi wo ha enhye da en sound that well nipa de wote ho a ye nsem beto so be se me fan to so ma na nye ho by na de we need some independent body to come and do some other research or report and then tell us papa mo omadi boni bi so other than that na de enhye da enhuni ye. President Cook said, what I hate about the so-called communicators is the way they shift the goalposts in their submission always. So I know we are normal say my native has a we are always I said about who because by now we and every see you and Tanya about to go. But on this particular show there, we will be very objective. Now also with your support me boy. Rose Ajay Medase. If I subscribe for me. Ubet my like and watch and so and so many bejo in the comment section also no ubetim de wadwen kire aba every day and I take my time and go there and then bring other comments be among baby and na matimi ama answer epacho so unu mobi oba betwene NMC exams and so na man visit www.nextprepghana.online your all the possible NMC questions e beba next 2 months ngina no ye de nyina egu answers e wo ho sika no so a ade no so charge no so chale enya de bi aso bi anso Open full answers are a 220 Ghana cedis per. We bet my test on 30 free questions. Now you're gonna build everything together with you. Medini William Munufie Amankuna Nyankopon ene obia entena kopim se yebe sign share.